What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bliggity Black with me, Cintisha. We have survived yet another week in 2021, and that deserves a drink, y'all. So, pinkies up. Yes, today the topic du jour is my new favorite show. And if you know me, that's saying a lot. Also, if you know me and I spent any time with you in 2020 or talked to you in depth, I probably talked your ear off about the show. And sorry, not sorry, but I am truly obsessed. It's only been one season, and that's just telling you how incredible the show is. 2020, we saw a lot of incredible content, but this show truly hit it out of the park. My top three: I May Destroy You, Dark, the German Netflix show that I live for, and Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country! This show, first things first, Misha Green, okay, the Black female showrunner of a sci-fi show, yes, queen, thank you. As a queer Black kid growing up loving Harry Potter, this show is what I've been looking for. It's everything. And of course, it's produced by J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele, aka fucking nerdgasm. This show checks every box for me. You got sci-fi, you got romance, you got history, you got racial and social commentary. What is not to love about this show? And the performances are awe-inspiring. Jonathan Majors, he brings so much to the character of Atticus Black. I can't even express it. He's vulnerable and you feel for him, and he's dealing with, coming back from the war, being a veteran in this racially divided Chicago in the 1950s. And if you know anything about that, like Martin Luther King said, he never feared for his life as much as he did when he lived in Chicago. And he comes back from the war and is looking for his father, played by I'm going to say he is the GOAT of television acting, Michael K. Williams. Let's take a minute to reflect on the brilliance that is Michael K. Williams. You may know him from a little show. You might have heard of it called The Wire. The Wire. He's Omar Little. Or fucking, oh my God, Boardwalk Empire. He's Chalky. Michael, as soon as I saw he was in this, I was like, bet, I'm on it. He's looking for Montrose, and he embarks on a road trip with his Uncle George, who is played beautifully by Courtney B. Vance, and Letitia, who is played by Journey Smollett. And Journey, baby, she brings it in this show. The thing I love about Letitia's character is that she's not just some damsel in distress, help me, Atticus. She's a boss-ass bitch, and she gets shit done. And her sister Ruby, Ruby, that scene on the stairs, Ruby. And all the subplots of this show, it's like that Game of Thrones where you need to know what's going on with everybody. It's not as intense as Game of Thrones where it's so many people, but you need to know what's going on with these people. It's I see what's up with Atticus. Let's see what's going on with Hippolyta. Okay, I see what's going on with Hippolyta. What's going on with Dee? You want to know where these people are at and how they're going to get from point A to point B. And it's just so beautifully crafted. And, so Uncle George, Atticus, and Letitia go on this road trip to look for Montrose. And, it's the Jim Crow America. Okay, it's 1950s. So they got to deal with sundown towns and running from racist ass white people. But along the journey, they find, no pun intended, along the journey, on the journey, they find that Atticus's family practiced magic. And like his ancestors practiced magic, and like that's how they survived, was through magic. And it's like, what? So he's trying to like trace his lineage back to the magic and what it all means. And oh God, and the history standpoint, it's so like they show Emmett Till and they tie that in so beautifully, and the Oklahoma massacre, like they're still so timely. And something I love, like if you're a fellow sci-fi nerd, woo, and you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft, like he was such a fucking bigot and asshole, like racist, anti-Semitic, like you name it, that's trash. He was that. And I love that they were able to make his creatures and his beings and flip them and make them social commentary and about race. Like that's what you do. That's how you get the oppressor, is you turn that shit into something creative and spin it on its head. And we all know Jordan Peele is the king of that, in this show. It's just so, I mean, spectacular. It really is so well done. And it's only been one season. Some of these episodes are like mini movies. Like they are so, the Korea episode with Jamie Chung, I have probably watched that episode at least 5 times. Like it from start to finish, to me, that is one of the best episodes ever made. I just am obsessed with it. And the I Am Hippolyta episode, oh my God, I literally have goosebumps just thinking about it. It's so well crafted. And it's so, it just, I can't wait to see what they're going to do. They left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I'm like, Misha, oh my God, what are we going to do, girl? And I'm just so excited to see season 2. I won't give any more, you know, it's a relatively new show, but I am low-key jealous of you if you haven't watched it, because you get to experience it for the first time. And I'm probably about to watch that shit right now. I cannot lie. Thank you, Misha and Jordan and JJ, for this show. And thank you guys for watching another episode of Bliggity Black with me, Santisha. Have a good start to your weekends, and I will see you soon.